क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The third chapter concluded with a clear declaration that all the problems of our life are because of the virus called as desire. Kamesha Krodesha Rajoguna Samudbhavaha. And therefore, till such time we are functioning under the pressure of desires, we will continue to suffer in this world. And therefore, karma is not done for fulfillment of the desires. Karma is done for time pass. See? Now, what is the meaning of time pass and karma? Now, take an example to understand this. If we are playing with the children, see, like in one of my children's camp, we used to have evening time, a play time. So I was watching them. So the kids say, Swamiji, you have to come and play cricket with us. We come to your class, you come to our class. I said, okay. Now the condition is, cricket I'll play, but rules will be mine, not yours. Say, okay, agreed. And the rule is, I will do only batting. I will not run here and there. Second thing, I will never be out. Are you ready? So they say, okay, at least you come and join with us. So we were playing. So after 3-4 balls, then that child who was bowling, he said, Swamiji, LBW. I said, don't think I don't know anything. LBW is what? Leg before wicket. You can't see my legs. How can I be out? I am not out. He said, no, Swamiji, LBW means lungi before wicket. Now for the children, playing victory and defeat was an issue. For me, it was a time pass. What a difference it makes in life. So whatever we are doing, it is just a time pass. But when we are thus having funny notion, I want this, I want that, constantly, such people do everything and suffer fully. See, friends, therefore, our first Maha Mantra is, life is a time pass. What is the meaning of time pass? Where victory and defeat is not the criteria of life. Play for the joy of playing, not for victory and defeat. How important it is. And for that, the teacher told, all the problems crop up because of this desire, desire, desire. So, he concluded in the last chapter, wherein he said, you have to go evam buddhe param buddhva samstabhyatmanam atmana jahi shatrum mahabaho kamarupam durasadam. See, Shatru, the enemy. Who is the Shatru? Kama Rupa, in the form of desire. And what is he? Durasadam, difficult to satiate. Our desires can never be satiated. One after another it comes. This is the meaning of Karma Yoga. So after this was told, then the question comes, oh Lord, you have given this knowledge to me only. No, 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 no. I have told it earlier also. So Bhagavan says, Imam vivasvate yogam proktavan aham avyam vivasvan manave praha manurikshva kave bravid evam parampara prapta rajarshayo viduhu sakale neha mahata yogo nashta parantava. Arjun, this knowledge which I gave you in third chapter, this I have given to son. Vivasvata is the son. And then he passed on to the next generation. And in this manner, this knowledge was passed on, but in due time, this knowledge became defunct. The same knowledge I have given you. So this is the eternal principle of Karma Yoga. See, the difference in our religion and other thing is, our religion is based on principles, not personalities. Like physics. Can we say the originator of physics is Newton? Is it that before Newton was born, there was no law of gravity? See, friends, principle. So this is the principle of Karma Yoga. Whatever we are doing is only to keep ourselves occupied and enjoy your life by doing the things, not by being lazy. See, friends. So Arjun says, Bhagavan, you are telling me, but I don't think what you are telling, how can I understand? Aparam bhavato janmaha param janma vivasvataha. You are talking that you gave this knowledge to Lord Son. You are only 3 years elder than me. The Son is there for we don't know how many millions of years. And you gave this knowledge to Son. I'm not that dumb to accept it like that. There Bhagavan tells, see, Ajopi san navyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san prakritim swamadhishtaya sambhavami atmamayaya. Don't look upon me as a body. I am the eternal presence. And therefore Bhagavan says that bahuni me vyatitani janmani tavacharjuna tanyaham veda sarvani natvam vetta parantapa. Hey Arjun, I have also come in this world millions of times. Bahuni me janmani. So also you have also come in this world number of times. But the difference is, I know all of them. You don't know them. Now what is the reason? This is the basic difference between our birth and the arrival of an avatar. See? We have no choice about our parents. In which house, in which parents we will be born, we have no choice. But Bhagwan has a choice where to take the birth. This is the basic difference. Now here, although little off the track, but I'll tell you it's very important for you people. As we have no choice to select our parents, equally so, we have no choice to select our children. See? So, what we do with our parents? Do we ever feel, I wish my mother was Marilyn Monroe? How nice it would have been? No. We accept them gracefully, cheerfully, happily. Exactly the same way. Whatever children are there, we have no choice to select them. And therefore, the only way is accept them and don't become miserable. See, other people's children are, studying very well. My son is not studying. Don't do that. Everybody is a different person. So, Arjun, you do not remember anything what I know. Then Bhagavan says, I descend in this world with my choice. See? Therefore, prakritim samadhisthaya sambhavami atmamayaya. Now, why you come in this world? So these are the most famous verses from Bhagavad Gita. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharata abhyutthanam adharmasya tadatmanam srujamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Sambhavami samyak bhavami. I manifest when under two conditions. When dharmasya glanirбhavati. And these are very technical things to know. Dharma is essential nature. What is the dharma of the fire? Dharma of the fire is burning. What is the dharma of the water? It flows downwards. You cannot change it. It is natural state. When Bhagavan says, dharmasya glanir bhavati, how can the dharma glani happen? It is not possible. Then what does it mean? Now here we have to go deep into understanding. See, what is our dharma? What should be our lifestyle is not decided by us. Like how you should drive your car, you have no freedom. You have to drive the car according to the law of the land. If you say, no, I am from UK, I will drive only on the left side. So Americans will say, go back to UK. If you are in America, you have to drive from the right side. See, they say, no, that when you are in Rome, be like Romans. When you are in America, wash dishes. Whenever my prarabdha comes up, I go to USA and wash dishes there. This is the dharma of that particular place. In the same manner, what is our dharma? Be very attentive. Our dharma is matrudevo bhava, pitrudevo bhava, acharya devo bhava, atithi devo bhava. This is our dharma. But if we start imagining, oh, it was okay during olden time, but now it is not possible, that means we have no respect for our tradition, our culture. When this happens, then all the calamities in a society come. This is what is meant by Bhagavan here. Dharmasya glanir bhavati. Dharma can never fall. But those who are supposed to support the dharma, for example, driving license, is it for that paper? Is it for the car? Is it for the government? The driving license is meant for a person who is wielding that power of driving a car. See how important it is? But if he start behaving, I will drive the way I want, then dharmasya glanir bhavati. In the same manner, if we are leading our life in a responsible manner, then only the life can continue in a proper way. But whenever this doesn't happen, then dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Therefore, I come in this world and again re-establish the dharma so that one can grow spiritually. Thereafter, Bhagavan tells, I am not born like you are all born. We have no choice. See? We are born under compulsion. But Bhagavan says, Janma karma cha me divyam, evam yo vetti tattvataha. Now, what is the meaning of divya karma or divya janma? The divine birth and divine karma action. Be very attentive. See, an actor comes on the stage. He becomes a criminal. Only on the stage. His makeup is like that. And he has to use a foul language. And the other person, he is also acting. And this criminal comes and starts torturing that fellow. Now, his arrival on the stage as a criminal is divya, is not real. He is only playing the role. See? And when we play the role, there is no sin, there is no merit. See? If there is an actor who is acting in this manner, that he has to go and shoot somebody. So he comes on the stage, takes his gun, all fake, and shoots and thereafter he goes out. Will he be punished for a crime? Therefore, his birth as a criminal was divya. In the same manner, when Bhagwan takes the avatar, he has nothing to gain, nothing to lose, nothing to do, nowhere to go. Then why he has come? Only drama. Therefore, my friends, remember these two words. All the problems of our life are answered and sorted out by these two words. One is either Rama Leela or Krishna Leela. What is a Leela? Leela means everything appears to be happening, but nothing is happening. Those of you who have studied Ramcharitmanas, etc., you know Shivji and Sati. When Shivji was respecting and doing puja Bhagwan Ram as Parabrahma, Sati was not knowing it. And then she said, you call that husband who is so miserable because his wife was abducted, and you call him Brahman? How can he be? See? Shivji knew, Sati did not know. What was the truth? The truth was, after having lived 13 years in Chitrakoot, Bhagwan decided, now here our time is enough. Now last year of these 14 years, now let me do something good to the society. So he comes out and blesses all the saints and sages, rishis. Before that, what he tells Sitaji, this is very clear in our scriptures. Before that, he tells that, Sitaji, you hide your essential nature and come out as a fake, a Xerox copy. So, Sitaji enters the element fire and only a Xerox copy comes out. This is not known to anybody. It is not known to Lakshmana or Ravana. Both of them do not know. So who was walking behind Bhagwan Ram was the Xerox copy of Sitaji. And when the things happened, then Rama goes for hunting the deer, and then that Ravana comes in the form of a sannyasi, and he abducts Sita. Which Sita? Xerox copy. He didn't know that this is Xerox copy, not original. But Rama knew it. And therefore, he starts pretending, oh, Sita, where you have gone? I cannot live without you. Asking the trees and the animals and the plants and crying like a most miserable husband. Everybody was deluded. After the whole drama is over, Ravana was killed. And when they are going back, then Bhagwan Ram again tells, now I want to purify Sita. Meaning what? Now she has to go through the fire treatment. Meaning what? Burn the Xerox copy and let the original copy come out. And thereafter, the Sita which went to Ayodhya was the real Sita. And the Sita which was abducted by Ravana was the Xerox copy. This was known by Bhagwan Ram and Sitaji. Others did not know that. And then we start crying and all that. This is how this world is just a drama. Don't make it a mess of your life. Relax. Things happen like this. See? But we imagine, and how the seriousness comes, because we have the sense of doership. I have done that, I have done that. What we have done? What we do for the children's growth? Do we pump air in them every day so that they can grow? No. It's all happening in the nature. Therefore, Bhagavan says, my avatar is for this purpose. But we are born under compulsion. Therefore, janma karma cha me divyam. My birth and my karma is divya. And therefore, he who knows it tatvataha, he who knows it essentially what it is, he also is no more subjected to again birth and death. Na punarjanma eti. Then samam eti Arjuna. Then Arjuna, he comes back to me. Meaning what? Meaning, come to know who you are. Now, this is such a simplest and the most important thing. If we have studied Bhagavad Gita, if we have studied Vedanta, and if we hear anybody's news that somebody died, and after hearing that news, if we get a notion that one day I am also going to die, then so far whatever we have studied, it is washed away in the ocean. No meaning. Neither birth is real, nor the death is real. This is the message of Bhagavad Gita. But all the time talking about the same thing. Like one person asked me, Swamiji, don't make joke out of me. I said, there is no need. You are self-sufficient. Tell me what I should do. What happens after death? That was the question. What happens after death? I said, when you are alive, has anything happened? What happens after death? Maybe people may be happy. Thank God, fellow gone. Don't talk about death. Talk about life. And therefore, our life is here only for celebrating. Don't have any negative thing in life. And therefore, after having told this thing, Bhagavan says, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tans tathaiva bhajamyaham. Bhagavan says, I am available to you as you want me. You want him as an enemy, he is ready to become enemy. For Kamsa, he became enemy. You want Bhagavan to be your friend, he is your friend, he is Arjuna. You decide. Relate yourself with something higher. The highest is Bhagavan. Therefore, friends, all our spiritual practices, when you are relating yourself with something higher, then all the lower things will drop. So, mama vartmanu vartante manushya partha sarvashaha. And we are all essentially seeking him. But we do not know who is or what we are seeking in our life. We are all seeking happiness. And Paramatma, Bhagavan, Krishna is nothing but happiness. And not knowing this, we get lost in fulfilling our desires. Then we go to various gods. See, Kangshantaha karmanam siddhi, yajantaha ihadevata, kshipram himanushe loke, siddhir bhavati karmaja. Then we do this, we do that, do various puja poti, and then we want to get our desires fulfilled. Please remember, desire fulfillment is not the purpose of our life. The purpose of our life is we should be such a fit instrument that the Lord should select us. Don't struggle for God realization. See, take an example to understand this. This mic is between you and me. Mic has no purpose. It is just an instrument. No purpose. But how this mic is between you and me? Because I have a purpose. So I am holding the mic. Now imagine, sometimes it happens. If the mic starts making his own noise, you must have seen sometimes the mics make. Sometimes electric onkar, sometimes it will clear its throat. So when this mic will make its own noise, we will remove him. See? In the same manner, as the mic is a fit instrument between you and me, we have to be a fit instrument between him and his creation. What is the spiritual practice, therefore? We should be such a fit instrument that instead of you seeking God, let him seek us. See? When I come over here, I knew Shekhar is a fit instrument for me to be in this place. There are so many of you. Out of so many of you, I have selected him because he is a fit instrument through whom I can function. For our day to day life, are we not searching for a right instrument? In the same manner, he is also searching for a right instrument. So when he looks at us, our hands are not free, they are busy in selfish activities. Our speech is not free, it is busy in condemning others and glorifying oneself. Our mind is not free, it is busy in worries, frustration, anger, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, madamatsarya. So all our instruments are fully occupied. How can he select us? See, friends, so important it is. If I have a driving license, my ability to drive the car is important, not the traffic on the road. One of my NRI friend from USA, he was driving me from Mumbai to Pune on the national highway. Many years before, that time the expressway was not there. So when he was driving, suddenly a battalion of buffaloes was crossing the road. So he has to stop and he became very angry. Swamiji, what is this? I said, buffaloes. Why they are here? I said, ask them. I am not a buffalo. And he became very uncomfortable, angry. Wow, 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 wow. I said, hey, cool. Who has the driving license, to you or to the buffalo? You have the driving license. So your skills to drive the car is more important than what is the traffic on the road. If it's clear, if we are walking spiritual path, change should come in us, not in the world. Those who want to improve the world, ऊपर वाला सो रहा है क्या? He himself has clearly told in this chapter, यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम धर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. When there is a need, I shall come. Don't worry about the world. Then what should we do? In the 6th chapter, Bhagavan will tell us tomorrow. Uddharedatmanatmanam natmanam avasadayet atmaiva atmano bandhu atmaiva ripuratmanaha. The only thing which is pending in our life, not marriage, children, grandchildren, marriage, that's all rubbish. The only thing which is pending in our life is our spiritual evolution and fulfillment. That is the only thing which is pending. Everything is over. We have gone through so many lives. And having come as a human being, what is remaining is only this. And what is the fulfillment in life? We are such an instrument through which the divine can express in full glory. When Paramatma expresses through us, then we are called as Mahatma. Mahatmas don't have two horns and a tail. No. They are the instrument through which the divine expresses in full glory. And what is the full glory of the divine expression? Happiness. Never justify. You are unfortunate, you are unhappy, you are unlucky. No. See? Therefore, we are placed. In the next verse, Bhagavan says, Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashah tasya kartaram vipamam vidhi kartaram avyayam. Now this is a very important topic. Which plant will grow where? The plant doesn't decide. Like if you take the pine trees, if you want to plant the pine trees on the seashore near Bombay, they will not grow. Pine trees require a particular altitude, and only at that altitude, only the trees can grow above 3000 feet. Exactly the same way. Where our evolution is possible, there only we are planted in the present life. Therefore, our Mahamantra, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. See? So, we are mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife. Do your job perfectly well and forget about it. But then we start expecting, I have done so much, what did I get? If this kind of frustration comes, we have not understood the spiritual lifestyle. Now, what is the spiritual lifestyle? Very simple, it's not difficult. Whatever we do in our life, nobody needs it. It is our need. For example, I have come here and talking to you on Bhagavad Gita. I have not come here earlier. It didn't make any difference to you. Then why I have come? It is my need. If you are not in front of me, am I going to talk to furniture or what? So when I have this clear understanding that whatever we do, it is our need, the net result will be we cannot be arrogant. We will have humility. When arrogance is absence and humility is the second nature, we can never be miserable in life. Whenever there is arrogance, I have done so much, but people don't change. Who asked you? Another question. Mahamantra. Who asked you? See, my friends. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita very clearly tells us whether we are Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, Guna Karma Vibhagashaha, not by birth. Guna Karma Vibhagashaha means what? There are three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, you know. Sattva is knowledge, Rajas is action, Tamas is worldly objects, three of them. Lethargy. Now, out of these three, by different combinations, four things can express. If somebody is predominantly knowledge oriented and minimum selfishness and almost zero laziness. Laziness is tamoguna, selfishness is rajoguna, and knowledge is sattva-guna. He who is predominantly sattvic, that means knowledge oriented, no selfishness and no lethargy, such a person is called as Brahmana. Second, a person who is predominantly rajasic, active, with a big chunk of sattva, meaning not selfish activities. So dynamism is there, but it is not polluted by selfishness. Therefore, sattva guna is there. And hardly any tamoguna, laziness is not there. Such a person is called as kshatriya. The third one, he is extremely dynamic, but an element of selfishness. What will I get if I do this? What will I get if I do this? So, the dynamism plus selfishness is called as Vaishya, the business community. See? They are not doing business for the world. They are doing for them. What will I get? One day, a person asked me in Vrindavan, Swami, you people chant Lord's name. Suppose I chant Lord's name, what will I get? I said, are you a baniya or what? You will get nothing. Then I will not chant. Who cares? Don't chant. God doesn't need you to chant his name. So, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya. Now, Shudra. Who is the Shudra? An embodiment of lethargy and perniciously selfish and divorced from wisdom. So, the best example I can think of is government servant. Government servant go to the office, after having gone, the first thing, chai le aana. You have done nothing, man, and you start only indulging or what? So Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, these are the qualities with which we are in this world. So wherever we are, in whatever makeup, let us do our job cheerfully and happily. The result will be you will have no hang-ups on your mind of regrets or doing something wrong. And therefore, Bhagavan says, Namam karmani limpanti name karma phale spruha iti mam yobhijananti karma virna lipyate. Therefore, whatever we are doing, if there is no element of doership, you will neither be successful nor be a failure. Then what will happen? Life is a time pass. Take this takeaway today. Life is a time pass. Don't become too serious in life. Work sincerely, not seriously. Sincerity is different from seriousness. In seriousness, we are not happy, we are tense. And in sincerity, you bring out the best out of you. In this manner, he who lives, he is functioning in this world, but he is no more influenced by them. And therefore, the teacher says, he who is karmani akarmayaha pashed, akarmani ja karmayaha, sa buddhiman manusheshu sa yukta sa krishna karmakrit. Karmani akarmayaha pashed. Be attentive. Karma means karma, action. Akarma means what? He who is able to express divine bliss in and through all his activities, he has learned the secret of karma. And akarmani cha karmayaha, and he who is imagining that I don't do anything and therefore being lazy is also a karma. Therefore, we get rid of the laziness. We are dynamically functioning in this world, not with the view to achieve success or failure, but for a time pass. Such a person is ever cheerful and happy and doesn't carry burden of any kind on his mind. And when this was told, then what are the different types of activities? So in this chapter, Bhagavan Krishna has brought out many yajnas. See? And the most popular yajna, which we all chant at the time of taking food, Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavi, Brahmagno, Brahmanahutam, Brahmaiva tena gantavyam, Brahma karma samadhina. This verse comes from 4th chapter, 22nd verse. See? What the teacher says is this, very simple thing. Our vision has to change. Now the change in the vision is told in this particular shloka that we see. Arpanam means the spoon. Whenever we are doing any activity, we require some instrument. Treat those instruments respectfully. See? Like we are using our phone or laptop. You must have seen many people, they treat the phone as a dirt. 100 times it falls. And then the cover breaks it. And you are using your instrument, treat them properly. Everything has to be done in a cheerful, happy, and perfect manner. Brahmarpana. See the divine in that. To tell this, I will tell you an example which happened again in Vrindavan. We were sitting with one big Mahatma. We were all sitting. And one person came, very strong, huge, with politician type. He opened the door, very noisy, khadat. Three sleeper there only in the very middle. And then he disturbing everybody, thak, thak, thak. And he came to do namaskar to that Mahatma Ji. Mahatma Ji said, stop. He never expected. He said, go back. First, keep your shoes properly and salute them. Then the door which you have banged, close it softly, say sorry to them. Then all the people whom you have kicked on your way to me, touch their feet. And after you come, don't touch my feet, sit at a distance. See, our activity should be so decent. Then we are living a real spiritual life. See? Otherwise, all shabbiness, all dirty things, and we mistake it as, no, we are simple living, high thinking. It is a shabby living and stupid thinking. So important it is. See, the other day, many years before, I was going from Heathrow to Wales, and on the way, one of my friend, his mother told us that instead of going at night 2 o'clock to the ashram, you come and stay for the night, go tomorrow morning. So we agreed. We went. If you want to see a clean, neat, perfect house, see a British house. So when I went to their house, my bed was there and nice table and water, etc. Some books for reading. Not a single nail extra on the wall. See? Clean and neat. And when I went and slept there, and there I discovered something great in my life. So books were kept. I just wanted to read the book what it is. Read for 10 minutes, put it down. Then I wanted to sleep. So the light was there, table lamp. So I could not see where is the switch. Then I had to look behind and see. So got up and saw. So the light straight away went in my eyes. So strong it was. I switched off. Then light down. And there I discovered the truth. When I closed my eyes, that light which has gone in my eyes, I could see distinctly. Then I opened my eyes. I saw the street lights. Again I closed the eyes. Again I saw those bright lights. Again I opened. Again saw the street light. And Eureka! I am the same. One who is experiencing through the sense organs, and one who is experiencing without the involvement of the sense organs is one and the same. The one who is experiencing the waking experiences of the waker, the one who is experiencing the dream experiences of the dreamer, and the one who is experiencing the experience of absence of the two is the common denominator. Waking comes, stays, goes. I am the same. Dream comes, goes. I am the same. Deep sleep comes, goes. I am the same. This is our ultimate nature. Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavi. So every instrument around us we treat with respectful and a neat manner. Havihi, whatever we eat or we don't eat, and Brahmanahutam, the one who is offering. In this manner, our vision is completely divine vision. And when this vision changes, everything changes in life. Friends, study of the scriptures is meant only for one reason. And the reason is we have to change our present perception of the world. In Ishavasyopanishad, the first mantra is It is said there, Isha vasamidam sarvam yat kincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita ma grudakasya svidhanam. When you look at something, now what is your vision and perception about that? Take day-to-day example. Woman is a God's creation. That woman is seen by the father. His perception is different about that woman. The same woman is seen by the husband. His perception is different. Then the same woman is seen by the son. His perception is different. See how important it is to know. And after that, our interaction will depend. See? So if the father looks at the girl as a daughter, his expression and interaction will be of different quality. Again and again, we have to recognize this principle. Therefore, study of Bhagavad Gita is aimed at changing our vision. And if our vision changes, interactions will change. When interactions change, our experiences will change. When our experiences change, our quality of life changes. Where from it begins? From the vision. How do we look at this world? Isha vasimidam sarvam brahmarpanam brahmavi, the same mantra. When everything is looked upon as the divine, we can never have the wrong interaction. But if we don't understand, then wrong interactions will come. Like when mother took her son to some Shiva temple. Now that child has never gone to any temple or anything. They were probably in USA or somewhere and never known anything. So when she went with the child to Shiva temple, now in front of Lord Shiva there is a Nandi. Now this child saw and he started riding on Nandi. You and me have different understanding. It is not a toy to ride upon because for us Nandi is a god. But for the child it is not. Therefore, object remaining the same, what is our perception? That perception decides our activity or interaction in life. And therefore, this mantra tells us that when we study the scriptures, our vision undergoes change. Presently, our is a myopic vision. And because of this myopic vision, we see friends and enemies in this world. One person wrote me, Swamiji, I don't know why I love you so much. I said, as much you are telling me, I love you so much. There are others. They also say, Swamiji, I hate you so much. Now, both that love and hatred is not in me, it is in you. You decide. See, friends. Therefore, real spiritual practice begins when our perceptions of this world change. And when we change this perception, then we will start working on that. And in that working, we are told there are so many things, yoga, pranayam, pana, apana, and then like this, so many of them. Then Bhagavan says, Dravya yajna, tapo yajna, yoga yajna satha pare, swadhyaya jnana yajna yataya samshita vrataha. They are engaging in themselves in so many various kinds of things. And here the teacher tells most important thing. That you follow fast, you don't eat food, you do this thing, you stand on one leg and all that. Evam bahuvida yajna vidata brahmano mukhe. So many types of techniques are told in doing your sadhana. But ultimately he comes to this conclusion. Shreyan dravyamayan yajnat jnana yajna parantapa sarvam karma kilam partha jnane parisamapyate. Shreyan superior. Dravyamaya yajnat. Dravyamaya yajna is what? Giving free things to the people. They don't have to work, they'll get free. And we imagine by giving free things to the people will improve. No, they have to work hard and earn. You will see wherever these freebies are, the criteria that society is completely destroyed. I'll give you one or two examples. If you go to Australia, the originals were from Britain. All the criminals were sent to Australia that time, many years before, few hundred years before. And the local people who were living there on that island, Australia, they are called as aboriginals. Actually, they are originals. These expert people, they are aboriginals. But they call the locals aboriginals. And then to destroy them, what they did, they started giving them free drinks, free drugs, everything free. Within one generation, the whole society is wiped out. See? Another example, I was in Karnataka, and there is a series of restaurants you all may be knowing, Kamath restaurants, very popular throughout the country. So those people are very much known to me. So his new restaurant was to be opened. He says, Swamiji, you please come and open the restaurant with a light and all. I said, well, we went there. After having gone there, I saw the workers. All workers were either Nepali or from Assam or from Odisha. I said, hey, how come your Kannadigas are not here? This is Karnataka. The labor should be from Karnataka. Swamiji, what to tell you? Here they are giving so much free. Rice 2 rupees a kilo. A person gets so much of rice per head. He cannot eat that. So all the family members take that rice what is required. Rest of that they buy for 2 rupees a kilo and sell it for 20 rupees a kilo. So they get free money. Who will work? See? Dravya yajna is no good. Shreyan dravyamaya yajnan jnana yajna parantapa. What is the jnana yajna? Jnana yajna is inquire. Jnana yajna is remove the wrong notions without creating new notions. Normally what happens with us? We only replace the notions. Earlier I was a non-vegetarian, now I am a vegetarian. So we start feeling goody-goody about us. Earlier I used to go to the movies all the time. Now I don't go to the theaters. I look at home. See? Earlier I was like that. Now I am like that. That is not spiritual life. We have to get freedom from this I, not freedom for I. Normally what happens? Yoga you take. Earlier I was a bhogi, now I am a yogi. Earlier I was sleeping late, now I wake up early. Earlier I used to go for the movies, now I go to the temples. Earlier I used to drink the whiskey, now I drink duddu, milk only. Only changing the I, we have to get rid of this I. And therefore, jnana yajna is, we have to change our notions. We all carry wrong notions about ourselves, about the world, about God, about spiritual practice. Wrong notions are dropped without creating new notions. That is the jnana yajna. So, Shreyan dravyamaya yajna jnana yajna parantapa. Then, sarvam karma khilam partha jnane parisamapyate. Arjuna, all the karma disappears in the fire of knowledge. Now, what is the fire of knowledge? Be attentive. Those who are devoted to the Lord, who are those? Jo tari rahe so mari rahe. O Lord, thy will be done. That means I is not involved. Law of karma is not applied on the devotees of the Lord. I go here and there. Somebody drives me. The driving laws are applied on the driver or the passenger? Driver. In the same manner, when a devotee is leading his life is what? Everything is Hari Ichcha, God's will. So he is no more anywhere. When he is not driving the car of his life, he is not coming under the law of karma. Sarvam karma kilam partha jnane parisamapyate. How simple it is. Second thing, whenever something is done to get rid of this karma, whenever something is to be done, the simplest method which I believe and I practice is whatever we do, nobody needs it. It is our need. And my friends, I learned it from you. Therefore, all of you, all the samsari people, all the grastas, they are my guru. Learned from them so much. See, I was going from Ranchi to Howrah by train many years before. And one gentleman came just at the time of trains moving. He came, and those days only 100 rupees notes were there. 500 was not there. A big bundle he gave Swamiji. I said, I don't want it. I don't need it. Somebody will pick me up there. I don't need money. No, Swamiji. I said, I don't need it. You can't force me. He gave me the best upadesh. He said, Swamiji, you don't need it. It is my need I want to give you. What a change it makes in our attitude in life. But we have that arrogance. I have done so much. Who needs us? Just observe. This is Jnana Yajna. When we were not in this world, nothing was lacking. When we will leave this world, nothing will be lacking. If you don't trust, leave and see. See? So our earlier absence and the posterior absence makes no difference. Our presence is making what difference? But ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. Now, how do we know that we are suffering from this virus of ego? Is only one way. If we become hurt every now and then, our ego is very strong. See? If you take a small room and in that room there is somewhere one, let's take a rat, died and rotting. So the whole room will be smelling, stinking very bad. Or another room where there is some agarbatti, very nice fragrance, the whole room will have the fragrance. But if you go in the open space, let the whole world rot, no bad smell. In the same manner, when we are lost in, I did some, you continue to be miserable. Drop that. And therefore, one of the simple spiritual practices is this. Observe, do we get hurt on every small issue? This I learned from one Mahatma. He was living somewhere. There was some area in between the Ganges. Ganges had come, bifurcated, and again joined. So there was one island kind of thing. There he was living. This I read in the life of some great master. So this seeker used to go to that Mahatma. And that Mahatma was Avadhuta. Avadhuta are those who do not belong to our traditional lifestyle. They are beyond the Varnashram Vyavastha. So he used to be nice sometime he will say something, sometime he will abuse, very bad words, shout, become angry. One day, he was in a cool mood. So this seeker asked, Maharaj, I want to ask you, yes, why you use so bad words shout at me, become so angry. He said, did I ever call you? No. Did I ever tell you go? No. You come on your own, you go on your own. Exactly the same way. Anger comes on its own and it goes on its own. It doesn't make any difference to me. Meaning, to experience anger is one, and to become angry is one. To experience misery is one, and to become miserable is one. See the difference? And then he said, you consider me as your guru, is it not? If I, your guru, insult you, if I, your guru, shout at you, and if you cannot tolerate me, whom you love, when you go in the world, do you think the world is available with garlands for you? When the world will insult you, shout at you, will you be able to digest? See the difference? Therefore, friends, why you go to the Guru? Because it is our need. Vivekananda once told Ramakrishna Paramahamsa that you are sending me a call, I think you are getting too much attached to me. So that great master told, look here, my dear, you accept me as Guru out of suspicion and doubt. What you know what a Guru is? But I accept you. I know who you are. See the difference? And therefore, Jnana Yajna is correcting our vision, correcting our notions. The day we correct our notions, everything around us changes. We are all suffering from, like the corona, this is the notional disease. And all of us have got these notions. These notions are developed because of wrong input right from childhood. The children are told by the parent very wrong way. Oh, you are so beautiful, you are so nice, you are so intelligent. Slowly, slowly, that dumb fellow start thinking he's really intelligent. And when the reality comes in life, it is not there, then he has two images about himself. One image which his parents have created for him. Other image, what the society shows him, you are here. When these two images have a parallax, they don't match, frustration, depression, dejection comes in life. Therefore, Shreyan Dravyamaya Yajna Jnana Yajna Parantapa. Therefore, Jnana Yajna is, let us not be the victims of the wrong notions. Wrong notions are about ourselves. We all know what I am, but we have to know who I am. We all think of God, but what God is? Are we pushing Him away from ourselves? Is He somewhere above the clouds? Where is God? How to experience Him? I have not forgotten. This experience where the mind is alert, quiet, all knowledges are happening, but a knower is not born. Experience without the birth of an experiencer is the truth. This is the Jnana Yajna. Shreyan Dravyamayad Yajnad Jnana Yajna Parantapa. Because Sarvam Karma Akhilam Partha Jnane Parisamapyate. All the karma, they disappear in the fire of knowledge. Meaning what? Karma will be there, but there will not be a doer. See, action with the doer is karma. Karma without the doer is action. There is no word. The kriya phala. The word is karma phala. Our documents, you take out a printout and go to the court. They say, no, it is not accepted. Why? It is not authenticated on a stamp paper with the signature of a notary. Then only that document becomes a deed. In the same manner, action becomes a karma if it is associated with the sense of doership. But the devotee is the one who doesn't do anything. Jo thari raha hai, so mari raha hai. He's relaxed. Therefore, karma or the law of karma doesn't operate on the devotee. Similarly, the law of karma doesn't operate on the wise man. See, sarvam karma kilam partha jnane parisamapyate. In this manner, knowledge one has to definitely follow in life. Mechanically, things don't happen. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshante te jnanam jnaninaha tatvadarshinaha. Now, if we are to study, understand Bhagavad Gita, etc., then tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshante te jnanam jnaninaha tatvadarshinaha. Upanishad says, tadvidjnanatham gurumeva vigachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Never study Bhagavad Gita on your own. I'll tell you something which was done by one person, and he came and told me after 3 years. He says, Swamiji, you have completely changed my life. I said, what did I do? Please tell me. He said, in one of your talk you told how to study Bhagavad Gita. I followed it in letter and spirit. It took me 3 years. But now I can confirm that I am not the same wretched person what I used to be earlier. I said, what did I tell you? I forgot. He told, now same thing I am telling you. How to study Bhagavad Gita. The best book for all of you will be the Gita Press publication. It is to Swami Ram Sukdas Ji Maharaj. It is available in Hindi, English translations also available. Second thing, read every day one chapter, just only chanting. Second day, second chapter. Third day, third chapter. After 18 chapters are over, again start from the first chapter. Don't do it mechanically. If you know one chapter by heart, then you will start. We have to get fully involved. So, every day one chapter chanting over, then 18 chapters over, again you start. So, this cycle should continuously go on and on. One. Second thing, after that is done, then open that book and read the first verse, Dhritarashtra Uvacha. Read whatever commentary is given. It's most scientific according to our scriptural authority. It is not an average book. After that is done, then you read it sincerely, systematically, then close the book. Take a nice copy and write by your own hand in Sanskrit, Dhritarashtra Uvacha. First slok you write, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre. And then whatever you have understood from that commentary, you write in your own language, maybe 2, 3, 4 lines. Like this you continue. till all the 700 verses are over. But by the end of this 700 days, your own commentary will be ready on Bhagavad Gita. For God's sake, don't publish it. When you will again read it, you will come to know how dumb it is. But then your fear of studying Bhagavad Gita will go away. I can show you WhatsApp I receive from people, those who are doing it. They said she is an architect, very successful person. So she asked me, Swamiji, tell me what I should do. I said, do this thing. And she started. And in between, she went to some place like Gangotri, Yamnotri. And she says, Swamiji, these days I will be off, but after I come back, I'll start again. So she came back, again started, and sent me, Swamiji, today's homework I have done. See, and she will take a nice picture and send it to me. She says, such a tremendous change has come in me. Now, my irritations, my disturbance, everything has gone. Because we are oriented for something higher in life. When our orientation is for something higher in life, lower things drop automatically. See, friends, this is the way to study Bhagavad Gita. Give it a try. Then slowly, slowly, you will open up your own inner beauty. And you know the best part? You will not know the change in you. People around you will see that change is coming in you. Like the flower doesn't know its own fragrance, others know. This beauty happens if you study Bhagavad Gita on a systematic way. Otherwise, superficial is okay, but this is the way. So, tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. So, when you study in this manner, yathai dhansi samiddognir bhasmasat kuruterjana jnanagni sarva karmani bhasmasat kurute tatha. Like the fire burns away everything, in the same manner, in the fire of this knowledge, all wrong notions about ourselves, about the world, about God, about spiritual practice, all wrong notions will be reduced to ashes. What we do is religious practice. Spirituality is different. Religious practice is when we have to live in a society, we have to follow the norms of the society. That is religious practice. See? And spirituality is when we are working on ourselves. We have to discover our essential nature. And that can happen when our vision changes, when our interaction changes, when our experiences change. Then only things are going in the right direction. Then all karma, everything will be disappearing. Therefore, Shraddhavan labate jnanam tatparaha sayyatendriyaha jnanam labdva param shantim achirenani gacchati. Therefore, a person, he who thus studies with all faith, sincerity, he will definitely be free from all the wrong notions with which we are prompted into activity in life. Tasmad ajnana sambhutam rustam jnanasinatmana chitvainam samshayam yogam atishtotishtha bharata. Therefore, for this purpose, hey Arjun, rise and do your duty sincerely. With this, the fourth chapter gets over. Now in the fifth chapter, Arjun will start asking. You are glorifying knowledge, and to me you are telling do karma. Why this? Am I not qualified for knowledge? What is the reply, etc.? We'll see it in our tomorrow's class. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.